Good morning, Lake Nebraska. Happy Husker Homer Friday. Welcome into the morning hookup. Looks Elijah YZ back at you in the weekend as we roll in to a weekend full of events, full of Husker talk today. So a lot of Husker talk. We got girls state basketball. Oh my goodness, Jeff Lowe. You will actually join us in the studio.
I must ask, was that intro song based thematic in any way? Today?
No,
okay,
just found it.
It's a great song.
You were feeling it.
I don't know if there's something in Virginia, mountains, mamas. I don't know.
This is off to a start. Mamas. Welcome in.
Is the outfit thematic today?
Yeah,
He's back.
I'm decked out.
Tatum. Yeah. Okay. I assume so.
Has he been back, or is he this the?
He's been participating in like 5v5 scrimmages in practice, but he has not seen the actual.
There's no date of return yet.
Well, did you guys
today?
See,
oh, today is the day. So today is the day.
You guys see Joe Mazzulla's quote last night though?
Yeah, he's a psychopath.
There was this kind of theory out there that Jason Tatum would come back. What it was someday later in March. You would know. You're a Celtics fan.
Yeah, I mean, there's been reports
that they were holding him back. And then Joe Mazzulla was asked about that yesterday and says, I might not even be alive by that day. I go to bed questionable. I wake up probable.
Wow. I like that guy.
It's so true.
He's had so many of those quotes.
That described me last night.
He's
questionable.
Woke up probable.
I had a little ankle turn last night at baseball practice.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
This really hurts.
Were you teaching the kids how to properly round third?
No, I don't do that. We were working on, I mean, there's a common mistake that I think kids make when they're pitching about having their foot elevated into the mound or get inside the mound.
Okay, yeah.
So we were doing a demonstration last night. And when I coach, I'm emphatic on the way I overdo things to have them overdo it to get used to it. Like, for instance, I'm big on when I'm pitching for the younger kids. Hey, where do you want to put the ball at? Try to put it in your pocket to get that arm through, right? Put it in your pocket. So I'll put a ball in their pocket so they get the feeling of a ball being in their pocket type things.
Mm-hmm.
But last night I was overdoing it, I think, and just getting off the mound. And I went home. I'm like, wait a minute. Got a little tweak there.
Well, are you off the injury report now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Probable.
Even if it hurts, I'm probable. Hell, we're all probable every given day.
I'm feeling pretty day to day right now.
Yeah, he's day to day. He's a little down.
The sickness.
I'm full go.
Comes and goes.
I am full strength. We are all full strength.
Elijah's immune to everything.
Yeah.
Well, it's just,
It's
show up to work, pay my bills,
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Check the boxes. Has a big weekend coming up.
Take some ibuprofen, power through.
Big weekend, as we'll talk again. We'll talk girls state basketball with Moats here in the second hour. Wow. The madness has been madness in that tournament so far, and probably more to come as we'll be covering some games here that we'll get with Moats to talk about. Doesn't look great maybe to play today. And also keep your eyes in the sky with weather today, as there's a probable types of weather coming in. We don't know, kind of on the edge.
I did notice this as we speak about the weather. We got some overnight rain last night.
Oh,
did you guys notice? We have some green peeking through today.
Yes, we do.
A good amount of it.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up this morning and I'm sitting in my kitchen looking at my backyard. And I'm like, wait.
Yeah, did you hear it last night?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. I was knocked out.
Oh, yeah.
I went for a, if you want to take me through my
Please
whole
do.
night last night.
No, because you're in a routine right now.
Oh, yeah. So well, first off, I was hanging out here just a little bit late. I had some Average Joe work show to do. And then Average Joe show work to do. There it is.
I thought you almost said something else. And thanks for clarifying.
No, I did realize it came out sounding like I was almost about to say something like that. And I was like, I better clarify. Beep. Yeah, no, it was not that. And then our good friend YZ here comes in and we chat briefly before high school basketball last night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go home. Well, first off, stop by Walmart, grab some vegetables for my lunch for the upcoming days. Go home, eat some dinner, roast up those vegetables, do some dishes, go for a walk. And as I'm going for a walk around the park by my house, we're getting like cloud to cloud lightning above my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, whoa. should I be out here right now?
There was a little rumble last night.
So my walk turned into like a jog/walk because I was like, I don't know when this rain's supposed to be coming in now. And then get home in about 15, 20 minutes after I get home, and maybe a little after that. Like you start hearing some real rumbles and some rain, and
I call that good sleeping weather is what it was last night for a lot of people, and much needed precipitation for all of us around here. Is again, you probably have some later today. I think they're calling maybe for some slight risk stuff around 4 o'clock somewhere in that range. Just keep your eye in the sky as well with that. So again, a lot of girls state basketball happening, got baseball to talk about this weekend. Softball got it done yesterday, and a couple wins that we assumed that they would get. We'll talk a little bit about that. Then I guess, the big one is college hoops. If you watched last night, I always think about, I talk about teams playing good going into tournaments and how you're feeling. That game, the Big Ten game last night, there were two of them, both close, ended up being close games on some senior nights. It couldn't have been a better ending for the Iowa-Michigan game because they can feel so good about themselves when they come to Lincoln now. And you have that feeling of what could have happened for Iowa if they were to somehow beat Michigan. It didn't happen. So Michigan beats them. They continue to hold their national seeding as one of the ones. Iowa seeding, that was a big one for them because the next couple were big for Iowa from a seeding perspective as far as nationally, because right now they're tabled in that really weird spot. There's two I call it the difficult spots in the tournament. It's the 5, 12, 8, 9. Iowa sits around in the 8-9 purgatory, we'll call it, in those games that are usually 50-50, 60-40 type games when you look at their matchups. Michigan State continued. They won 91-87. Barely.
Well, I thought last night kind of underscored at this point in the season, your teams that have already essentially locked in a high seed in the NCAA tournament, whether it is intentional or not, whether it's something is conscious or not, it's not the same motivation as whenever you're fighting tooth and nail and deep, we need this win. It's a little bit different. Like in the good teams like the Michigan, they're going to find a way to win, but you're just not going to have it every single night, especially at this point in the season, whenever, again, whether it's conscious or not, you're going to be a 3 seed, a 4 seed, a 2 seed, a 1 seed, whatever it may be in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like a team like you talk about a Michigan State last night, you talk about a Michigan last night. Both those teams, Michigan could lose out probably and still be in the 1 line because there's not enough 2s that'll come grab it. Michigan State is proverbial locked in the 2 side. But what you'll appreciate from Nebraska is the fact that there's a lot of motivation when you look at it. One, you don't need any more motivation than when you're at home on a senior day and let's call them that rival from the other side of the tracks, Iowa, comes to town. Motivation. 2, top 4. It's still at stake. Could change tonight or tomorrow. It could change. Or is it tonight? I can't remember. That there's a game out there that will loom large in that. Now, obviously, if you go win, you're in. Top 4 doesn't matter. But the Purdue-Wisconsin game, if Wisconsin happens to win that, if I'm correct, if Wisconsin happens to go to Mackey and win, and Nebraska loses, you have the tiebreaker against Wisconsin, and you would be into the 4. But leave nothing for doubt, right, when you go and you look at that. But it'll be interesting as Nebraska will 4 o'clock Sunday. Back at it today as they had to have the day off yesterday, the rest day, the mandated Big Ten rest day yesterday. So back at it. This matchup to me, when I look at it, going back to the first one, and it's a lot of styles make fights. The one key for this one will be, and I'm going to look solely at Jamarcus Lawrence, and not that he's been in a slump, but I'm going to talk about pace of play. Nebraska, those great teams, we'll call them great, have the ability to make it their style. The first matchup, they allowed Iowa to make it their style. Iowa wants to play the games in those 50s and 60s type style of games. If Nebraska can get it back on pace, speed up the pace, let the ball fly a little bit quicker, they're going to have a lot more success on Sunday than having to swing the ball with a under 5-second type shot. I think that's the number one key on Sunday in that matchup. And and score a lot.
But yeah, the comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to run your offense? Are you able to be you? I mean, again, I feel like I've been screaming this from the rooftops for weeks now, and I don't think this is cause for panic, but it is cause for a slight concern. Nebraska hasn't put together a 40-minute performance where they're playing like themselves the whole time
in 20-plus games.
Yeah,
but whatever. You can
dating back to I still go back to Michigan State, where it's been 40 minutes of Nebraska basketball. I feel like a lot recently, it's been 10 to 15 minutes. Nebraska settling into a game. Okay, they start to look more like themselves at the end of the half, and they come out second half on fire. You've seen that a lot over the last couple of weeks. Can you put together that 40-minute performance? Because if you're trying to make a run in March in the NCAA tournament, once you get past that round of 64, if it's not 40-minute performances, I don't want to say you're screwed, but you're putting yourself behind the 8 ball.
Do you think at times, and I think this is could be, we talk about this a lot, whether it be baseball, bat, whatever sport in the youth side, at times you just become who you are and you accept it?
Yeah.
Like, has Nebraska I don't think they have, but like, that's a question. Have they accepted that they're just a slow starting team and they rest back on, hey, we'll figure it out about 3/4 the way through the first half, and they're going to beat you up in the second?
Again, it's one of those things.
You just become mentally who you are. You're like, all right.
I'm not sure if it's conscious, but whenever you're in that moment, 5 minutes into a game and you're off to a slow start, you can kind of sit back and it helps on one hand. There's not going to be panic from this Husker basketball team if they're down in the first half, because they've proven themselves to be a team that can erase second half deficits. They're a team that comes into their own in the second half, and whether it's conscious or not, you're sitting on that bench during a timeout, down by 5 in the first half, saying, well, the second half's still coming. Like, we've been in this spot 15 times before this year already, and we've come through and won 14 of those games. You sit back and again, whether it's conscious or not, whether you're sitting there thinking about it or not, it's a reality that the team knows, we've been here before. We've won these types of games, which I think is a positive. You can look at it in glass half full or glass half empty. One side being, if you're in the NCAA tournament and you find yourself down in the first half against a 14 seed, there's going to be no panic in this Husker basketball team.
No.
They've done this 20 times before this season, and they've come back and won most of those basketball games. But on the flip side, if you give a 14 seed some life in the first half because you sit back and you say, well, we'll be fine in the second half, that's dangerous. How many 14 seeds do you see that give themselves a little bit of reason to believe in the first half, and then they come out in the second half and they're just flamethrowers from behind the arc?
Those are the teams that once they have an inkling of feeling that they can win, they will take it to you. And those are the ones, like you said, those are the scary ones. And again, those seeded teams like that, what else do they have to lose?
Well, once they start playing with no fear.
Nothing. Zero. Launch and shot. I mean, it's an interesting game, one that I'm excited to go watch and see how this team responds. It's also, you hear this a lot, and I think this is right for everybody. For this team especially, and being a Husker fan and being down there, how about just being back at the friendly confines of Pinnacle Bank Arena? Right? We talked about that with Dane and other guys that had to travel and do all the travel and staying in different beds. And I know they're staying at great places, but to be back in your own bed, to be around your fans, to be around your perfect routine that is set up for you, you want to say there's no better time for Nebraska for this to happen. On a Sunday at 4:00, a very motivated crowd, a very motivated basketball team. And I want to see what you and I have talked about, and we've talked about, is go play a little pissed off, scorched earth, right? Finish the season out right against that opponent, and have that motivation that what is your next game. This is the last time you see PBA this year, those friendly confines. The next time you play, every time you play the rest of the way out, it's away. Have that thing rolling before you get to the next level.
And this one means a little bit more to me than probably any game since I go back to Purdue. Probably because this is a game, as you say, the motivation's there.
Oh, man.
Based on what happened in Iowa City, from the Iowa fan base and their treatment of Price, to the Iowa fan base after the game with Fred, to having the court stormed on you. Like, this game should mean a little bit more. Every game from here on out is going to mean a little bit more, though. From the Big Ten tournament to the NCAA tournament, I want to see how this team goes out there and plays whenever the pressure is on them and they have that motivation of, okay, we need this one. You can argue. You go out to UCLA, and I feel like I've said this like 3 or 4 times now. I think a lot of the things that are coming up at this point in the season are not conscious with the basketball team. Mm-hmm. But whether you realize it or not, you're going to go out to UCLA, and the game's not a must-win game.
Nope.
It'd be great to have. This game against Iowa is going to feel like, for these guys, a must-win because of what happened in Iowa City. And then you go to the Big Ten tournament, and there's going to feel like some must-win games in there. And then you get to the round of 64, and it is absolutely everything you've done up to this point in the season does not matter once the round of 64 rolls around, because if you lose the round of 64, the season it's a failure.
Yeah. Well, you and I talked about this, I believe it was yesterday too, about the feeling. Completely different feeling come next weekend at the Big Ten tournament with being a win on Sunday versus, we just finished 0-2 in the regular season. It's a completely different feeling. I know it's a different season, right? It's a complete, like, at this point, you finish the season, and it's a different season. Postseason is way different. It's over. But the feeling walking into Chicago to the United Center with coming off a win versus walking in the United Center remembering that you just went 0-2 is a completely different thought. And it's a completely different pressure, because now not this weekend and the following. Now one loss puts you to bed. And we brought that question up off the air the other day and I don't want to get there, but like, what does the season mean if you don't get that one and get it off the back? And you said it, failure. Boy, it's a big one on Sunday. So, all right, let's take our first break. When we come back, let's talk a little girls' state basketball. I know we're going to talk it with Moats, but get you guys take a look at the bracket the way it is. Speaking, if you don't show up to play, you get put to bed. Let's talk about that and a whole lot more when we return. Morning, Flood X10. Good morning, Arlo. Morning, Todd. Todd said he's headed to Colorado next week for a ski trip. Gonna miss you guys. Miss you too. Have a great trip. Safe trip. Flood X10 said, coaching news. Coach Flood X traded to the Lincoln Vikings. Spring football starts in 2 weeks. Reports are signed for a $10 Dairy Queen gift card and a Snickers. The biggest question out there, were you able to retain your staff when you got traded? Did your staff get retained?
I just got the email up. I'm doing the 6 o'clock game tonight? That's news to me.
That's what you're thinking?
No, I didn't realize that. Okay. Schmitty was doing that.
Like you're on the call?
I guess.
I don't know. He's right there.
Yeah.
He must have he had a thing. He had a thing come up.
I was wondering, am I doing this?
There's a communication mistake. I see it right now. I see a lot of hand pointing, finger pointing, and hand going like this. I got this and this. Not me. Should I turn it just a little bit? We'll see it. Is that wrong of me? Happy to report Coach Ev is still fully intact. Lucrative deal for the famous OC.
Maybe Elijah's looking at the wrong thing. Because we did get boys. Where did this go? There we go.
Need these storms to get back to the south, possibly. They're just like showing like enhanced risk and stuff. I don't like it. No fan.
I think Elijah's looking at the wrong thing.
He's looking at something different.
Yeah.
Is that for next week?
Yeah, I can't tell. Because I don't see him scheduled for tonight.
Welcome back in the morning, Hookup. Again, happy Husker Homer Friday. A lot of events on this weekend. Elijah will be back shortly.
Miscommunication.
I don't know. I got a hat off now. A lot of stuff going on.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Wait, just a little update. We'll talk a little state basketball. Girls happening right now. The boys bracket is out there. So we'll talk a little bit about that with Moats coming up. But boy, what a fantastic couple of days.
Oh, we've had some great games on the air.
Goodness, I can't wait. When we'll get to probably some of the calls. Mozi was on a dynamic one last night or yesterday when it was an upset city.
Overtime
upset city that came probably, if you talk to people, maybe, and we'll ask Moats, we'll get his take on. Obviously it's impartial as they sit on the sidelines, but it was overtime with a possible controversy at the end, question mark.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. Pretty close call.
Play on, no call. I don't know. I saw video and it's hard to watch just because we get the ability to watch it after the fact.
Yeah.
Not during the fact.
It's a bang call and really tough to make that call in the state quarterfinals with 2 seconds left. So
the B side of this, I would say status quo pretty much across the board. You'll get some really good matchups. Later today, down at Pinnacle Bank Arena, you'll have Norris, the 1 seed Norris girls will take on Gretna East coming up, the 4 seed, and then Bennington. Bennington moved on in a big way. They'll take on Lincoln Pius as Pius got through Beatrice last night. So it'll be a good B bracket going on over on the other side. Again, we'll get to Class C1 later because that's the dynamic bracket that has been crazy out there with a lot of hearts being broken. You'll get started. You're getting started in a big way today. The A game you've got at 1:30. I believe that's one we will be carrying.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. North Star, the 1 seed, coming off a lackluster performance, will take on Millard West, which got it done against West Side. Then you'll have later today at Pinnacle Bank, 3:15, Kearney. Kearney came to town, gave it to outlasted Lincoln Southwest 55-51. They will take on the 3-seeded Omaha North, who North absolutely dominated Omaha West Side in their game. We're just going through the bracket a little bit, holding out and retaining a little bit for Moats as well, and some of the dynamic calls and action that we've had. So A will get going over at Devaney today. Pender will continue their run, trying to get to the 3-peat today against UTAN at 1:30. Elkhorn Valley will take on GACC today at 3:15.
And that was the game. Guardian Angels was a girl who had never shot a 3 in her career, knocked one down at the buzzer to send it to overtime. Then Guardian Angels pulled out in overtime. So that was a pretty special game. We've had a lot of late game drama. Yesterday on KFR, I'm not sure if you guys talked about this one. We had Lincoln Christian and Fort Calhoun. And the two sides to this, I'll say, is as a Lincoln guy through and through, born and raised here, been doing Lincoln radio, been calling a lot of games. That's heartbreak for Lincoln Christian, the way that game finished. The fact that Fort Calhoun sends it to overtime. They were not great from the stripe down the stretch of that basketball game. But to also flip it around here, Lincoln Christian has won the last 2. It's fun to get some fresh blood into Class C1 and to have it be that kind of finish where you have the alley-oop of sorts and the inbounds play late, and then Lincoln Christian goes down to the other end and they get a final shot at it. Like Lincoln Christian had that drawn up, that no matter what happened on that final play,
it's got to go out quick.
They were going to streak somebody down the court here and give yourself a chance at the easy bucket late. And Fort Calhoun had the presence of mind to track her all the way back down the floor and put up a good shot contest. And and secure the win for themselves. That was a fantastic game. Your heart breaks for Lincoln Christian, but hey, they've won the last two. Fresh blood time.
Are you one like me? And again, I'm not born and raised here, but I have I am a Lincolnite. Okay. Are you one that watches, or if you were there and you saw that happen, or you saw the videos on the Twitterverse or wherever you watch it from, got really angry watching somebody from a different part of the state cheer in your arena?
Nah.
I'm like, come on.
There's
because you see like the jubilation, then you look and you see the heartache and the heart. You're like, oh my God.
I always feel good for those folks that travel in from across the state, and hey, they're adding to the Lincoln economy. They're staying in hotels, bars and restaurants downtown.
That's the good side, because they
get to stay a little longer now.
They are locked in, and I'm sure every local establishment felt it.
I can be a realist about that. I can say, hey, Fort Calhoun, they're good for the local economy.
Yeah. I don't know
but
which team it was, but I love driving through downtown on through it, not in it, okay, because I do not go in it on state basketball days unless it's an A and B game that we know the drivers are locals. But I drove in this morning, and it's just a unique experience. I saw two grown men this morning walking somewhere. They were in the Husker overalls, striped ones.
Yeah,
nice.
They were in purple and white ones.
Nice.
I'm like, those are two grown men walking through downtown Lincoln. I don't know if they were going to the game quite yet or looking for an establishment to have a beverage before the game.
So
two grown men with also, by the way, shout them out, give them credit, not with bow straps on, with one off.
Oh, that's Yep. You can't double strap
That's
it.
Power move.
It's 21 Jump Street. Single strap it.
Yeah, it was crisscross style stuff, but it was like, that's the scene, and that's the type of stuff that you get to see with those communities that aren't in Lincoln, a lot. Towns come, the pride of all of them, but you get to see that.
Arlo here asks, any suggestions on places to eat around Devaney? Ooh, that's the one thing Devaney kind of lacks.
Yeah, I don't know. You got to be go downtown.
Yeah,
you're not that far away. I would suggest.
There are great places. So the thing, I'd say a lot of the great eateries are in the Haymarket area.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Haymarket is going to be a madhouse with parking as people leaving and coming in and whatnot with different games. So I'd look towards the greater downtown area as a place to go and stay. And then you can head right down 17th Street.
Yeah.
And you can hit the Big X, and you're right there at Devaney. It's a close drive. You can't pregame too hard, because you do have to hop back in the car and get back over to Devaney. But
it won't take effect till you get across the bridge. That was not advice.
Bill Hook said that.
That was not been there, done it. Okay. But there are a lot of great, I would suggest, and again, I don't want to take away from the surroundings of Devaney and what the feeling is going to be inside, but I would take my talents of food palette into somewhere around downtown.
Mm-hmm.
That's your better chance of options. Put it that way. How about that? Without saying, he said that's what we're trying to avoid is in the Haymarket.
If you find
depends on what time you get down there too. I mean,
there's a lot of good food spots if you hit around between like 13th and 17th and kind of that region. You'll find yourself some good spots to eat that shouldn't be as crazy as the Haymarket will be over the next couple days.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think like in another direction of Devaney, like going away.
You could also the 27th and Cornhusker region, kind of over here by us.
Yeah, there's some spots, but it's
okay.
I
wouldn't go there for a sit down nice meal before you go. There
are good spots there, as we love all of our spots here in town, but I don't think that's what you're looking for to pregame for going to a basketball game today.
I'd look down between 14th and 18th, and some of those spots are a little more college-y, kind of fast casual.
Yep.
But you can find some good sit-down spots.
Or you know what? Have you checked the weather today? Just get you a nice self little parking spot down there, partake, and let's do a nice stroll.
There you go.
You can stroll it from the Haymarket to Devaney.
You can. It's not terrible.
No, I've done that. I've done that from a football game. We had a football game, went into the Wisconsin-Nebraska volleyball match, and my wife's like, I'm taking the car that way. I'm like, all right, I'll hike. I got this. But there'll be a lot. Here I am from Lincoln asking about place to eat. I just don't eat out much. Hey, we got you. Oh, I don't
want to give free shout outs.
No, that's the hard part for us is that giving the free wins because I have my favorites in the downtown area, but there's so many really good places down there that I don't like. I know tonight I'm going to be in the area tonight as we'll go down and catch a couple of games tonight. Me and the two boys are going to go down, catch the B games tonight. The 6 and the 7:45. My boy goes, one of them go to Pius, so we'll go watch the girls play tonight against Bennington. So we'll be in the area tonight grabbing our favorite spot.
You're in for a good matchup with Pius and Bennington. Those are two top tier teams in Class B, and then even more locally, Lincoln North Star in Class A. They have Elijah. They've been number 1 pretty much all year in Class A. I think they have 1 loss coming in with Omaha North, so it could set up for a rematch in the championship with Omaha North, which would be a great game. But yeah, North Star has been just running through everybody in Class A.
Yeah, so you got that bracket. I think you go back to that B bracket is loaded up with the top teams tonight. So that'd be some good watching, viewing, especially when you got got 2 local teams in. You got 2 from up north in that one. Like I said, Lincoln North Star trying to hold serve for the Lincoln team in that one. But again, we're going to talk more about that, especially when Notes comes in. We're going to talk a lot about that C bracket.
Yeah. And we also
C1.
have the boys bracket now up as well that we will talk about with Jeff Moats. So
yeah, I need to get.
We'll have plenty to discuss with him.
Plenty to discuss.
And I don't want to look too far ahead because we have some good high school basketball coming on the airwaves of KFOR here in the next what would we call it, 36 hours or so.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really, really good. But that boys tournament next week looks wide open as well.
You need your rest is what you're gonna need. Your rest and your like lemon water and whatever else you guys do to get yourselves ready. Man, why does it keep doing it? So, all right, let's do this. Let's take another break. More high school basketball coming up as we have Moats coming in the almanac. We'll have a lot of calls that we'll talk about. We'll talk about girls and boys coming up. It's a unique, dynamic week downtown. Hopefully, the weather doesn't deter anything down there tonight. Just keep the hell away, man. Right? Just keep that stuff away. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back and do a little Husker baseball. There it is. Hitting the wrong thing. Ooh, Dylan Wright put out his. Yeah, I love this. I always read this.
Ooh, here's a good food spot.
You found one?
Mm-hmm.
Closer to
yeah.
Let's see what you put in. Oh yeah, I know that play. Yes,
I have a feeling it'll
call.
I have a feeling it'll probably be pretty busy, but that is a
yes. We have patrons that place quite a bit. Like going in, we have 2 spots when we go to volleyball matches. One that we'll go to tonight, but we've done that before.
That's my post-game spot after Lincoln Stars games.
Yes, and that rooftop bar is fire.
Yep,
especially on a night like tonight.
Yeah, because they get like the little outdoor spot with the fire pits.
Yeah, and you can even start at the restaurant downstairs. Really good. Also, they have like little snack bites type stuff upstairs.
Yep.
If you wanted like a little tamed down, like a flatbread pizza or some chips and stuff like that, they have it upstairs.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Yeah, and plus you're right there. Oh yeah, there you go.
That's about the only spot within walking distance that I'd like truly recommend.
Yep. Good call. Good catch on that one.
Thank you.
Totally spaced that one off.
We'll see if he's still in the stream or not. But
they don't play till 1:30. All right. Welcome back in the morning, Hookup. Feels like that now we're talking about places to go eat. I look at my weekends, a lot to do with food and events, how I look at them, especially in the sports world. I've already mapped it out in my head. Like tonight is, you look at it, it's a going out to eat night, right? Because of events downtown, we're going to go to the game. Tomorrow, same way. I'm planning around because tomorrow it's college basketball day. Like I think I'm on a weekend of tomorrow night we'll make dinner, like some wings and ribs, something like that. And I won't be able to eat tomorrow night. It's like I won't be able to eat Sunday because 5:30 tomorrow. The Hills and Puke tomorrow night. Which hopefully we get the word, or we all of us get the word that Kayla Wilson will return.
You got Heels and Puke, and then Nebraska, Iowa.
Yeah, I won't eat all weekend. We'll make food, but I'll be on. You plan the food around the weekend, right? Which in turn for us, when it's boys' weekend, which it is right now with my wife and daughter being gone, she's gonna come back and go, man, the kitchen is so clean. I purposely last night we made a bunch of pasta and different stuff. You guys will learn this. And you might do this now with your girlfriend. I stage things. Like I washed all the dishes. I washed like 4 or 5 pots and pans last night. I only put a couple away. I left them sitting there to show my work. Man, you really did. Yeah. I hand washed those pans. I hand washed that pot. The boys don't touch them. That's not a problem. My boys aren't putting anything away.
This is a very real thing.
It's a real thing. I'm staging it. Those 3 or 4 pots and pans that are sitting there will be there until they get back in Omaha, like at 6 o'clock Sunday. I'm gonna come home and she's gonna go, you did it. Like they're gonna be there when they walk in from. And they were there as of like 6 o'clock last night. They're gonna spend a good 72 hours sitting out there.
We lead such different lives.
Dude, you got to stage these things.
I'm the one doing dishes around my house. I would be. See, here's the thing.
You always leave that.
If I got
clothes too.
If I got home and one of my roommates had done the dishes and staged some pots and pans around, I'd be like, oh. So I get it.
I mean, there's a couple baskets of clothes that are already done right now. I'll leave one of them out. I'll get the other one put away. The other one, it's staging. The bed will be made. They don't usually make the bed at our house, by the way, until like the weekend, because we do we'll clean sheets like Saturdays. No. It'll look pillows will be perfect. I might not even let the boys. I might not even sleep in my bed on Saturday night.
Sleep on the couch and make sure it's perfect.
Yeah.
Leave a couple stacks of folded clothes on the bed too, and be like, "Look out!"
No, I'm gonna put them like in her area.
Oh, that's a good one, Elijah. The folded clothes on the bed. That's another example.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I've been so busy doing the dishes. I ran out of time to put them away, but they're all folded.
I'm sorry, hon.
Wife hacks with hooks.
Yeah. And the boys their rooms, which are typically not that dirty. Like they're going to be. It's almost like
tip top shape.
Well, we talked about the other day about like the looks that dads get. Like I used to get the look all the time. I would take my young daughter to Target by myself, let's say, or whatever, the grocery store, and they'd be like, "Do you need some help?" Like, is there only like just because she had the kid, she's the only one that can take care of the kid? Like, I'm good. We got this. So yeah, there you go. You're welcome, everyone out there on the hacks. I might even like pre-make it like a casserole or something, so they can throw it in the oven when they get home. Because I'm probably not going to be home because I will be downtown.
That's really smart.
Oh wow,
that's maybe the smartest move.
Hey,
leave it in the fridge with like the foil on top.
A little note.
Hooksy's gonna get an A+ for
$3.50 for 45 minutes.
I don't even know if that's right or not.
I don't even know. You just hear that's common, right? 350, 45 minutes until desired doneness.
It'll be or until desired doneness.
I am winning this weekend.
Season with salt
Winning.
and pepper, 2 tastes.
Speaking of winning, Nebraska softball yesterday. Good doubleheader. Get these. You look at this softball. We talked about it yesterday with softball. These games, Nebraska softball leading up into what's going to happen eventually, right? This is, we're not taking the Big Ten games for granted, right? Okay. They're probably going to run through it. There will be some losses in there, but they've played their tough part of their schedule. It's kind of getting right what those settings are like, who's in the rotation. But you're in a very awesome situation with Nebraska softball because they are College World Series. Like that's their goal with this team to get there. Building depth right now in their schedule, keeping Jordy Fromm sharp inside the circle, but not having to overdo it. Right now, your lineup will stay the same. You'll get a lot of hits going on as yesterday. They got challenged just a tiny bit in the first game yesterday, but end up winning 9-2, something like 9-4. Got it done, and then the second game, my goodness, they just they got after South Dakota State yesterday in the second one. But great time for them to build depth, to get confidence rolling, whether it be hitting, pitching, all that good stuff. Also, a great time for Nebraska fans to go see them. Out at bowling, a beautiful setting, by the way. We've never been to Bowling Stadium, and just to go watch this highly ranked team that is going to be there at the end.
And they bring exactly what you want. You want to see strikeouts, home runs, reasons to cheer?
Oh,
they're going to bring all of it. And it wasn't a perfect performance yesterday from the Husker softball team. They turned it on with the bats, though. Yeah.
Did they? I mean, especially that. I mean, in both games, they started a little slow.
Yeah.
They took a 2-0 lead. They think they were down, but then all of a sudden
it just exploded. I think they ended up being down 4-2, and they tie it with a 2-run bomb. There's a 2-run double in there. There's a 3-run bomb. Like they just tore that thing open.
Yeah. Torch earth is what they went. Oh, wait a minute.
He gave me a 1 finger up as a 1 second and then just left the room. Whatever that means.
We did have a little fun a minute ago. I did kind of turn your conversation with the hat came off, finger and hand.
Mm-hmm. So that was game 1. Game 2, it was closer to domination. Jensen was nails in the circle.
Yes.
What she finished with was like 13 strikeouts, something silly like that.
Go back here.
A shutout, and Nebraska run rolls them in the 5th.
Was that in the first game?
Oh,
Special message.
what do we have?
Whoa!
Cookies.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Oh, right.
While I'm on a diet.
It's not today.
What?
Sorry, we got derailed. We have a delivery.
We just got.
I got a phone call, and somebody told me to come to the front door because he had food. So Dave Harris says hello.
Dave! Man, Dave, I should have known. Dave's in town dropping cookies off.
Let it be known, the way to our hearts is by dropping off food at the front door.
I mean, I think you
in the middle
nailed
of
it.
the show.
You nailed it.
We should have
Dave.
brought him in for a segment.
We should have sat down with him.
Yeah,
Dave, you're the man. We appreciate you, brother. Appreciate all you guys. Man, that's I'm gonna bust into them. I don't even need cookies in the morning.
Not supposed to be eating cookies right now. But
Jensen, by the way, you talked about, she went 7 complete, 7 hits, gave up the 4 runs, 13 strikeouts.
yeah.
In that one, Nebraska went 9 runs, 11 hits on the first one in there. You talk about that second game. These are the games again. You're gonna be able to save some innings in that, but from 5 innings, 5 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. And then Nebraska went 8 runs on 8 hits, only had to play 5. These are the type of games you're going to get into that you're going to watch. Again, it's all about saving legs, saving arms, building depth. You're going to see probably a lot of these games how important they are to go run rule in some of these games for a team that's on the march to be in the College World Series. They are back at it. They're going to welcome, I don't want to call them friends, but people from the north. UNO will be in town tomorrow, 2:00, and then Sunday at 2:00. They'll go just a single games. And then after that, there you go, Big Ten starts. They're going to welcome their first opponent to Bowling Stadium. They're going to have Michigan coming to town, 13, 14, 15. And again, if you can't get out there to see them, it's Big Ten Plus. That first weekend for Nebraska will be on Big Ten, the Big Ten Network. So I can't. I'm Dave. The cookies, man. What kind do we get?
I see sugar cookies. I see oatmeal raisin.
I think there's a plethora of choices.
And then Hooksy, we also have Husker baseball in action this weekend.
We do. That is the best response. So Arlo said we just talked to the old man. Yeah, he said any sports bar. I guess he's in the mood for some day drinking. Hell yeah.
Well, we got good suggestions for that.
Yeah, I can get you there.
There you go.
If you weren't planning on eating, go see our guy Will Wilson.
Now that does scream Haymarket, but there are some other options as well outside. So we'll brainstorm here. Stick
Arlo,
around for the hour break, and we'll throw some more suggestions in the
Arlo,
chat.
that other place, I would tell you, if you went to the place at the Scarlet Hotel, really nice bar setting.
Yeah.
That's typically where, if we go there, we have sat in the dining room before, but really, really good bar setting.
Yep.
And
it's well lit. It's not like too divey feeling, because there's sometimes like you sit there, and if you're day drinking too hard, you don't want to be in a place that's well lit, because that means you have to come to terms with what you're actually doing.
Well, and
if it's like dark outside, you can kind of convince yourself it's not 1 p.m., you know? But then sometimes you go to those well-lit bars with the big windows, and you're looking outside, and you're like, it is 1 p.m. and I'm 4 deep right now.
Yeah. Also, you want, and now that I'm in it, I'm in the area now. If you want to be sneaky low-key, go across the street.
Oh,
Go across the street. Okay. It is a local coffee shop.
There's a bar there.
They do have 21 order beverages.
Yeah.
Low-key, if you want a little sandwich, a little pastry.
Maybe some coffee to pick you up before you walk into
or
the game.
maybe you're like, I'm a Kahlua coffee, whatever coffee guy person. But sneaky low key, won't be as busy.
Won't be as busy. A, and B, there also won't be like TVs for the sports watching side of things, if that's what you're into.
And then you could do the wife hack. Mommy, what's in your coffee cup? You can't have that. Oh, my wife's gone. She's not listening. Sometimes you gotta be a little incognito on your, because sometimes you get a little conscious if it's like there's certain times of the morning, like it's okay to have a beverage. If it's an 11 o'clock football game, damn right, wake up and go. State basketball, nobody will even think about that you're at a coffee shop. So, have a good day.
Yeah, but if you're looking for Arlo, like some real like sports bar spots, I'll drop some suggestions in there, though they're going to be crazy this weekend. So
yeah,
take that into consideration. How much time we have left here? About 60 seconds?
A little over 60.
Yeah, Elijah wants cookies.
I do, but Husker baseball quickly.
Yes, Husker baseball.
We'll probably hop back in this next hour as well.
Yeah, we will. But they're going to have Michigan State this weekend. It'll be interesting to see if they can get that first game in today. I think everything's solely like Big Ten play is going to be big. I mean, I can't say, but there's a couple of teams at the top of the Big Ten, but you're stacking wins, winning weekends with this. We talked about this. The genuine concern right now for this Nebraska baseball team is the bullpen and the pressure, because I believe your starters, you got 4 good ones probably.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Have they announced the rotation for this weekend?
I don't believe so.
Because you and I were on the camp of Katsky. Is that right?
Yeah, though, because he got the midweek start. Is this one where you just use him as a reliever this weekend and then try to throw him in next weekend?
I don't know. It's interesting with that. Is this?
We do have a rotation actually in
place. Is it the same?
It's Horn, Yasa, Blackwitz.
So, okay. Katsky, he pitched on Tuesday. Right?
Tuesday, yeah. So I'd assume you see him in a bullpen role, and then you hold him for
Saturday at best.
But maybe they just like him in that Tuesday night role.
It's probably Saturday at best. There's a lot that goes into that, and I think we can talk about that, the mental side of trying to figure out the rotation.
We also got all the 2026 walk-up songs for pitchers and hitters from Husker baseball. We need to go pick our favorites next hour.
Yes. All right. We're going to do that. When we come back, we have the Almanac. We're going to talk Husker baseball and a whole lot more when we return.
Mabriza could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Here she comes.
Surprise! They sent a duplicate shipment to your flower shop. Now you have to pay for 1,000 extra carnations. Also, there's a beehive outside your store, and they're super aggressive. There's thousands of them.
Progressive knows small business owners usually don't like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise, saving 13% on commercial auto insurance when you pay in full.
Also, the egg salad you just ate was expired. Gross.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Did you know GoodRx can help you save on medication, manage prescriptions, and get trusted health information? If you're one of the millions living with a heart condition, check GoodRx for an easier, more affordable way to manage your health. GoodRx offers common heart medications for under $30. Just search for your prescription, find the best price, then show your pharmacist the GoodRx coupon. And it works whether you have insurance or not. To start saving and better manage your heart health, download the free app or visit GoodRx.com today. GoodRx is not insurance but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-979-3535. That's 800-979-3535. 800-979-3535.
That pallet of pavers collecting dust, the beginnings of a garden, those stray fence posts. Are you haunted by half-finished projects on your land? John Deere is here to say, not anymore. Our compact tractors allow you to swap implements easily, and they're backed by the nation's largest dealer network. You always had the right idea, and with the right tools, those projects can get finished for good. Nothing runs like a Deere. Learn more at johndeere.com/.
Lincoln's local news, talk, sports, and weather station. FM 101.5, 1240 AM, KFOR, and KFRX HD3, Lincoln.
From ABC News, I'm Brian Clark. President Trump on social media said there will not be any deal with Iran before unconditional surrender. Told ABC's Jonathan Karl the U.S. must approve of Iran's next leader. But how long could this military operation last? ABC's Karen Travers has more from the White House.
The president has given multiple timelines, saying that this could last 4 to 5 weeks. But in that conversation with John Karl, he said, it's over when I want it to be. And then a lot of questions about how a political process could even play out at that point. When do the Iranian people then decide this is over?
Secretary Pete Hegseth said Thursday the U.S. is going to continue its aerial bombardments of Iran.
We've got no shortage of munitions. Our stockpiles of defensive and offensive weapons allow us to sustain this campaign as long as we need to.
But there are impacts on oil with the crucial Strait of Hormuz effectively closed to shipping traffic. Oil prices continue to climb and financial markets continue to drop. The Dow plunged after the February jobs report showed the U.S. economy shed more than 90,000 jobs. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze has more.
And this was very broad-based. We saw jobs lost in healthcare, manufacturing, information and technology. Federal government continued to shed workers. So this is a report that shows that there is not only weak hiring happening in a lot of those sectors, there are also job cuts happening. Bottom line here, not a good report when you're looking at hiring and the overall unemployment picture.
Former Presidents Clinton, Obama, and Biden will all be in attendance today for a memorial service for the late Jesse Jackson in Chicago. That celebration of life is just getting underway. And a mother and her teen daughter were killed overnight after getting caught in an apparent tornado in Major County, Oklahoma. You're listening to ABC News.
We'll admit, we've already thrown in the towel on the New Year's resolution.
Yeah, and we made it through dry January. But one healthy new habit we're sticking with is Active Liver from New Nordic. Did you know your liver works around the clock processing food, sugar, alcohol, and everyday toxins? All things that can really impact your health.
That's why daily support matters. Active Liver is designed to help protect normal liver function and support your body's natural detox process.
With trusted ingredients like milk thistle, turmeric, and artichoke extract, it's gentle enough to take all year long.
No harsh cleanses, no extreme detoxes, just simple daily liver support. We really feel the difference.
Yup, more energy and the peace of mind knowing we can enjoy the good things in life while giving our liver the love it needs.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or you can find it in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans. And now Active Liver is available at your local GM.
A deadly house fire in southwest Lincoln. Good morning, I'm Jeff Mode. 63 degrees at KFO. Fire in a whole and that's according to Lincoln Fire and Rescue. Called to the scene 20 minutes after 4 o'clock this morning. There were flames coming out from the window.
The fire had been going inside structure for a while before it breached, was able to be seen from the outside.
LFR Public Information Officer MJ Lerman tells KFOR News that crews had challenges, even some obstacles, because of what appears to be a hoarding situation. Had to fight the fire defensively. One person was then found deceased. We don't know the cause of the fire, and we won't for quite some time. On the 21 lane miles of arterial streets, also some residential streets in different areas of Lincoln will undergo improvements and upgrades this year. LTU Director Liz Elliott explains the funding mechanism going into these projects.
Houston Our Streets alone will be investing about $53 million into our community for years. Anything like that comes from Lincoln on the Move. The rest is a little bit of everything. So we have some federal funding that's supporting several projects. We also have our highway allocation funding.
Sidewalk projects, 14 traffic signal improvements, 11 water main replacements, even 7 bridge replacements, and 4 bus stops will all undergo improvements this year. And a group of brand new federal government protest outside the Nebraska State Capitol building at noon today. The group sent an email to KFOR issuing messages and singing about what's happening in the country. And that peace, not war. The administration begins in support of Nebraska International Women's Day March and conference that happens later on today. Cloudy today, showers and thunderstorms likely. Some could be severe and a high of 70. I'm Jeff Modes, KFOR News.
We'll admit, we've already thrown in the towel on the New Year's resolution.
Mary. Active Liver. You know your liver works around the process will really impact your health.
That's why daily support matters. Active Liver.
Natural.
Turmeric and artichoke extract. It's gentle enough.
Daily liver support. We really feel the difference.
Yup, more energy and the peace of mind knowing we can enjoy the good things in life while giving our liver the love it needs.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or you can find it in stores at CVS, Meyer Grocery, Wegmans, and now active.
This is the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
Welcome back in the Morning Hookup, hour number 2. Elijah and I, Dave, again, thank you for taking the time to hang out and dropping by. Next time we have to have you in. An extra seat sitting here. Not a big sweets guy, but that oatmeal raisin cookie was pretty good. What kind do you have? Chocolate chip, traditionalist.
All right, here's a hot take.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna blow up here.
Chocolate chip cookie is not even a top 3 cookie.
In
what world?
I will where Elijah makes the rules.
I take sugar cookies, especially if they're frosted, but even if they're not frosted, oatmeal raisin cookies and the peanut butter cookies.
Yeah.
I take all of those over chocolate chip. I might even add monster cookie on top of chocolate chip.
Okay. You got a good point, but
plain chocolate chip is like, it's B tier. I know it's a classic. It's just all right. There's my hot take for you. White chocolate macadamia.
Ugh.
Oh, so good.
Can't do it.
White chocolate macadamia, elite.
Not for me.
I have the cookie taste of an old person. I know that. White chocolate macadamia and oatmeal raisin. I get it.
Oatmeal raisin's so good.
I know what I am.
You are you play it.
I embrace what I am. And I embrace the old person cookies. Sorry, the more experienced individual.
Yeah, you're a seasoned. You have a seasoned palate.
Thank you. Thank you.
About that.
Chocolate chip cookies are just all right.
Arlo, man, you are. We are all like you said. I'm a very lucky guy. Wife is home baking all kinds of goodies today, and I get to go cause a ruckus with the old man. Life is good.
We were talking Hooksy last hour about these Husker baseball walk-up songs.
Yeah, they threw these out there.
Have we had the chance to go pick like a top couple of songs? I love walk-up songs personally.
Well, yeah, I like listening to them. We poo-pooed on them in our select team the last couple of years because they were annoying at times.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I mean, as an umpire,
walk-up songs.
How annoying is it when the
if you're playing
it keeps going?
If you're playing at a field that doesn't have PA, just forget the walk-up songs. The boom boxes in the dugout. I like that the kids are having fun with this. You're 12. We're playing at a little rinky-dink field. You don't need walk-up songs. I feel like that's one of those things that, hey, once you get to high school baseball and you're playing a home game at your stadium that's got PA, by all means, I love the walk-up songs. We don't need a boombox in the dugout playing walk-up songs at this little crappy field.
No, it's usually a mom that has a speaker that barely connects and it starts cutting out on the thing.
And it really makes the other team mad when you don't get it right.
Yeah.
I don't know. My guy's trying to pitch. I look at walk-up songs and I try to make sense out of them. And when I was looking through the Husker ones, there's one that like makes complete sense to me. Mac Moyer.
Oh, Return of the
Mac. I mean, come on.
Great song.
Like that. I mean, again, shout out Henry T. Buchanan as well. But like that, just like it goes. Oh, that hits hard, right when he walks up to the plate.
How do we feel about Joey Sinstock with Waterfalls TLC? I'm not sure that's what would get me hyped to go into the box. You know,
I'm not sure he knows. I'm not sure he probably knows the meaning. I'm not sure he knows the meaning of the song quite yet either.
So that one did raise my eyes. I love. Yeah. Okay, Pankinen, Hate It or Love It, great walk-up song. I like. There's always got to be the one shipped up to Boston, and we got shipped up to Boston. That's Brugman this year. Beat It, Jalen Wordley. Come on,
classic.
That's getting warmed up, getting your warm-up pitches in.
I like
Just Beat It.
I'm a big fan of walk-up songs that are more of the rock or a different hitting rap type thing. Like Fight for Your Right for Max Butenbach is pretty. I'm in for that type of stuff.
Though I do always love Your Love by the Outfield. That's Will Jeski's walk-up song this year. Julie's on a vacation far away. I mean, come on. I like the walk-up songs that get everyone in the crowd singing along as well. If it's not like a hype up and it's not getting the crowd singing along, then I go, eh.
Yeah.
You need something to give you a little boost, a little motivation.
Who was that Phillies player a couple years ago that had the entire? He was like in a slump, and then he had the entire crowd singing his walk-up song.
Was it Trey Turner?
Rude boy,
or was it?
There would be ayo, okay, that
see,
one, and then he goes and hits a bomb to take the lead.
Yes.
That wasn't Alec Boehm, was it?
No, who was it? He was struggling that year.
I need to ask this question because I've heard I've talked to different former players at Nebraska, and I got to go back because Coach V, who played at Nebraska, we coached, good friend, man, of mine. He might be listening right now, but he talked about going on the road in games, and I can't remember, maybe it was Arkansas or somewhere they went down to play before. It was an SEC school, and the fact that this one song and it was the most intimidating environment they've ever played in. When this song, I need to ask them. But man, you got to get the walk-up song right, though. Now I'm trying to imagine like somebody walking out to waterfalls.
It's not very intimidating.
Do you have one you throw up there?
I think Seven Nation Army is always a good one. That would get the crowd into it.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah.
bum. Whenever we do celebrity softball, I tend to go with Touch the Sky, Kanye West. Because if I'm stepping in the batter's box, I better be stepping into the box looking extra fly, you know?
Oh, there you go.
You know? A little thematic there. I'm still looking through this. Are there any that we missed that are good?
I'm going through them as well. There are a lot of unique ones.
Jace Ziola, Disturbia. Honestly, I'm kind of with that.
I like it.
Okay.
By Rihanna. I'm not going to sing along to that one because I can't hit those high notes, but Hera Hill, Kryptonite, Three Doors Down.
Okay.
Kryptonite.
Yeah.
That one I
See,
can sing
things
along.
that
It's
hit
my
like
range.
that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Case Anderson's rocking with Get Jiggy with it.
What's Dylan Carey's walk-up song?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's No More Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, it's Alice Cooper, yeah. If it's clearly working for him, hitting 500.
It's hard to decide which one my favorite is. There's a ton of good choices on here.
Oh,
I'm getting text back and forth.
Hooksy, what would your walk-up song be?
Oh man,
it's tough. It's tough to think of on the spot.
Good. That's so good. I instantly, when it came to my mind, if I were doing one like pitching, it's like T.I. whatever you like. Whatever you like I'm coming. He said, Coach V said when they went to A&M, it was A&M. He's telling me more. It was Crazy Train was the song. I'll tell you more because there was one specific player. There's a lot of bubbles coming. He's got great stories from the baseball perspective because when he played, he was the yin and yang. He was a shortstop to Coach Will Bolt. That was the middle infield. Oh, he said, here it was. Texas A&M Crazy Train. The player was Dale Lindsey. He hit 3 home runs against us on a Friday night.
That's a good walk-up song.
Crazy Train walked out.
I feel like you need some Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne.
3 bombs.
Motley Crue. Motley Crue is just, I mean, most of their songs are great walk-up songs.
Mm-hmm.
Kickstart My Heart, classic.
We got Jeff Bryden on the line.
Oh, what a special Friday.
Right? He wants to talk about some Husker walk-up songs and Husker baseball. Jeff?
Here we go. Jeff, what's up, brother?
What's up, guys? Got a long break from the school bus this morning, last day before spring break. That does not bite at all.
I'm sure the kids are handling that well.
Yeah, they're not having me. That's good. You guys are doing a great job, and you're covering a lot of different sports, and I love that you cover, sports that don't get talked about much. And this time of year, and I've been working at KFOR since 2003, so I started studio hosting high school games before these kids were even born. And we're not allowed to have earbuds in our ears, but we can have our phone on the dash of the bus and listen to stuff to keep us alert. So I'm listening to the Fort Calhoun Lincoln Christian game. Great job. That was one of the, and I've known Mochi for a long time. We've lost count how many games we've done together. But anyway, that was one of the best calls of the end of a high school game at that level, all the way back to Chuck Stevens all the way back as long as the games have been on KFOR, that was like top 3. That call by Moti, and I know you guys are going to play it.
Yeah, we are.
His sense of timing with what was going on, and on Facebook they got the video and the audio synced up. It just, man, I'm like on my bus. I didn't crash it, but I'm like, great job, Moti. And I'm not trying to blow sunshine up anybody's butt, but that was why we do what we do with high school basketball. I mean, the lineage that KFOR has with the Sportscasters Club and the extra sponsors that we have that allow us to bring these games to people is just, it's way, way up there with anything that we do at the station. And he did us proud. I mean, the guy's working so many hours. Spitty, all you guys. I'm just driving my bus and helping out when I can. So I wanted to mention that. Listen to the triple header. I'll be there tonight, enjoying every bit of Norris and Pius on the air, starting at 6, not playing each other, but back to back. But also, if you get a chance, if you get up at 4 o'clock like I do, check out the World Baseball Classic, baby. I happened to see Ohtani hit a grand slammy this morning in front of his home folks in Tokyo.
Oh, and they went wild.
Sold out Tokyo Dome. What? I mean, the World Baseball Classic, when in terms of pressure from your country, is every bit as huge as the World Series in my mind. There's been some incredible moments.
Absolutely.
So you guys are doing a great job. Just wanted to jump in and get you off that whatever that music stuff you were talking about.
Thanks, Jeff, man. We appreciate it.
One more question for you, Hooksy.
Yep.
What's the postseason prognosis for the Tar Heels?
After
I'll jump off. I'll wait and listen. Thanks.
Thanks, Jeff. Man, be safe out there. Appreciate you. Very pleasant, kind words. We'll share those with Moti coming up. Great question. Right now, I think their win the other night, they're going to be in the 5 or 6 line. I think right now they've got them on the 5 line right now. I will tell you this. When we talk about teams playing well going into tournaments, that's what Nebraska needs to do. That's how I think that's an important Sunday, not just from a seeding. It's just the mindset. Carolina lost their number 1 player, the freshman. They're 5-1 since then. They're 5-1. They've built depth. They've had guys step up. I go back and I look at seasons and I see defining moments for teams that are going to make runs. Not saying Carolina will. They're probably Sweet 16 team.
Yeah.
They're a Sweet 16 basketball team. They're not in my, if I'm being realistic, they're not in my, probably not in my top 10 of winning it. Okay. But I go back to moments in seasons, and I think there's defining moments for Nebraska basketball season 2 throughout this season, and UCLA was not one of them. I do not mark that. Carolina was out west. They lost to a Stanford team and to a Cal team. There were people doubting Hubert Davis. They were doubting the club, all that. They found a way somehow. They are 12-2 since then. You find out who you are in defining moments of basketball seasons. And so, again, Andrew, I think they have a big one on Sunday, but I don't think it really affects their seeding. Maybe get to a 4. They're a 4-6. I see them landing in the 5 spot, being a Sweet 16 team. And the way they're handling things right now, Kayla Wilson right now, they have not said anything. It's been pretty mum's the word on his return. The brace is off. He's taking shots up. But I think you also have to define a couple of things, what the outlook is for a kid in his future, and also what games really matter in the grand scheme of things. Is it important that the kids playing at Cameron Indoor on Saturday? Probably not.
Yeah.
Is it really important that they're, I don't know, maybe in the ACC tournament? Yeah. But yeah, there you go. 5 or 6, Jeff. That's where I'd put him at. So, all right. Can we take a break?
Might as well.
Yes, let's take a break. So when we come back, he is lurking. I think by the end of the week, next week, we're going to have to replace the carpet over there in the newsroom. Coming up, the Almanac, Jeff Moats. Perfect timing. Shane, what up? He said, love Three Doors Down. Rest in peace. Their singer, Brad, who recently lost his battle with cancer. 3 Doors Down.
Did you see my text?
I didn't get one. Did you send it?
No, I sent
Yeah, about the backyard wrestling.
I said, walk-up music at youth baseball games is equivalent to backyard wrestling.
Yeah. We went to really cool guy that we met out in I think it was it was an Omaha team maybe or I don't know where we were. But they had a kid. A dad. And it wasn't abrasive. It was like, full on DJ setup.
You know who's got
at a youth baseball game?
Pre-game, walk up, post game.
Oh.
Who's got a cool setup? The suit.
Huh?
The suit.
Oh, in there?
Yeah, for their high school softball games.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
It's all app based.
That's what a lot of people use that app where you can like put in the name, like you put the lineup, you pick the part of the song, and you literally tap it.
Yeah.
And it plays it up and it fades it out. It does it all.
Who's in my? Oh, it's Schmitty's.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm trying to log into Gmail.
I thought you set him up for success.
I thought I did set him up for success.
Well, I mean, I can enter Studio.
Okay, yeah, that's the most important.
That's
thing.
success. What's it say though? What's it gonna say? Who you are?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, it's got me.
Who's the mystery man?
Mute.
Mocha, I know you won't, but there's a cookie right there for like a cookie to keep
Oh,
your.
you know what? This was 10, 20 years ago. I inhaled half of that.
Well, older Bill just had another raisin cookie.
You know what?
Listener,
Okay.
Dave Hare, you brought him in.
Okay, I appreciate that. Too bad I can't have them.
This way. Come here.
I will tell you this. I can't hear anything. Is my mic on? There we are.
I hear you.
There we are. Okay.
You good?
Yeah. The to your oatmeal raisin, that is not even on my food chain.
Wow,
that
this
is
gonna
one.
be controversial.
Now, if you had oatmeal scotchies, absolutely. Putting fruit in a cookie is a sin, in my opinion.
God, I might disagree with that.
You forgot one too, a snickerdoodle. That's got to be top 3.
That's not bad.
Elijah has
Chocolate chips in my. That's number 1.
Shoot, sorry, I fell out of the chair. We
You
just
better
had this-
watch yourself.
We're gonna have an argument about this.
Yeah, we just had this conversation. Welcome back in the morning, Hookup. Boy, I'm just here right now. If you haven't done it, I know it's our show, but go to the stream. You can join us on Facebook, YouTube, the morning Hookup. Just take a peek because you get all the behind the scenes stuff.
Not censored.
Not censored. I apologize. I almost fell out of my chair. Did you see it?
It feels like you are because there's no wheel on that one
Oh
side.
no! I keep rotating. I keep
moving. If you lean to that side that's got the wheel down, it feels like your chair's
See, I get it. So we were during the break. You heard Elijah. We had Cookie Dave again. And we had the cookie conversation. Elijah had a hot take on some cookies. He ranked his cookies. He ranked a particular cookie in the tier B of cookies. I would take tier B. We ranked him a little bit. I'm an oatmeal. I'm a cookie guy. But can you go back? Because Moti said, where did chocolate chip cookies rate for you?
Number 1.
What tier is chocolate chip cookies in for you?
It's tier B.
Tier B.
No, absolutely not. Now, if you throw M&Ms in, that's a good substitute for chocolate chip.
And I prefer those chocolate chips. I'd rather have an M&M cookie than a chocolate chip cookie.
I would say peanut butter's up there.
Yeah.
Anything peanut butter.
Oatmeal scotchies.
How do you feel about white chocolate macadamia?
I could take it or leave it. That'd be a tier
How do
B.
you feel about long walks on the beach?
It had that kind of cadence
How do you
to
feel
it.
about us walk to a little picnic in the park?
I just don't. I don't see how a fruit could go into a cookie.
Arlo says his wife is making his personal favorites today. How about a Snickers cookie and not Snickerdoodle, Snickers and Butterfinger cookies? Phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
Hot take. That's my favorite candy, by the way, if I'm having it.
Butterfinger?
Yes.
You and Bart Simpson.
I love
I like a Milky Way.
Moti. We
No.
got the almanac in. By the
Moti
way,
and I just we're just not gonna agree here.
No.
Yeah, this is it.
Reese's.
This is a.
Oh, okay. I'm
And
with
peanut butter
Reese's.
M&Ms.
This is a
I'm with
generational
Reese's.
problem. This is a generational problem. I think we're embarking on right now.
Yeah.
We got the almanac. Jeff Moats. We're going to talk high school, but are we going to bring up Jeff?
Can we quickly all agree on Nerds gummy clusters?
No.
Terrible.
Oh my goodness gracious.
My boys would say
I'm with
yes. My boy, again, you guys are closer to the kids' ages than you are ours.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
You guys, how do you not like those?
Ugh.
No. Sorry.
Have you ever had old nerds before?
Old nerds?
Just regular nerds?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
All right.
Delicious.
Don't put them in a cluster.
No.
Just make a mess everywhere. Mostly, by the
Absolutely.
way, want to carry on some comments. Jeff Brighton gave us a call
Yeah,
from the bus.
I heard a little bit as I pulled back into the station lot.
Did you get the great compliments?
I did not hear
This
that,
is what I wrote them
unfortunately.
down because there's a lot of history and lineage with KFOR and calling games. He said he listened to you guys. He listens a lot, and I know he helps out here as well. But he gave you a top 3 of all time, up there with the Chuck Stevens call, on how a great job that you guys do. He wanted to pass along.
Oh, with yesterday.
But not blow smoke up your buddies, what he
No,
said.
okay. Okay.
Caleb, do we have that pulled up?
Yep.
The final call?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go.
All right.
Jeff Moats last night. Our own Jeff Moats last night in an upset of upsets last night in the C1 bracket.
That was a big, big win. And to Fort Calhoun's credit, when you look at, we mentioned Isabel Ray, who hit the game winner. It was an inbounds pass that turned into a quick alley-oop off the glass. And needless to say, her play in the second half, Rayanne Massey's play, was very pivotal down the stretch. And Hallberg, the other gal from Fort Calhoun, were big difference makers in that second half and turned the tide for the Pioneers. But then, Lincoln Christian still had a little bit of a run left. And Jessa Heiser hits a big 3 with a minute left in the game or in regulation to tie it up. And that's where we ended up going. And then you head into overtime and, Lincoln Christian gets a couple of points. And then here comes, Fort Calhoun with that big basket, right before the end of overtime to win it. And when it comes down to the game itself, it came down to free throws. And I don't know how many, right off the top of my head, I don't remember how many free throws were missed from Lincoln Christian. But, Fort Calhoun missed their share too. And it goes to show you how pivotal the free throw shot is in the game of basketball at all levels.
I think it tells you everything you need to know when you're picking, like in a bracket situation. You look at what a team does from the charity stripe.
Yeah.
It always comes out to get you.
But a tough way to end it for Lincoln Christian. They were going for 3 in a row, but the 2-time defending state champs in C1 go down in overtime by 1. And so Fort Calhoun will play coming up here in the next 15 minutes. They'll play against Malcolm, who got a 20-point win over Holdridge yesterday. So Malcolm's in the semifinal, and that's just the first of 4 teams in the area that are in action today. We won't have the Malcolm game on, unfortunately, because of other commitments this morning, but we'll have Lincoln North Star and Millard West coming up here at 1:30 this afternoon. We'll be on about 1:20 here on KFOR. Then Norris and Gretna East tonight in Class B at 6. And then at 7:45, it's Pius at 10th and Bennington. And Bennington is no slouch.
Fort Calhoun, by the way, they're morning hookup fans. They gave us the extra 30 minutes of your pleasure today. So speaking of that, let's go to the phone lines. We got our guy from the great state of Florida. What up, Ernesto?
Not too much, but first I want to say a prayer for YZ. Dear Lord, let's make sure he has a prosperous weekend and he gets better so he can party down like the boy from the town that he's from.
We're praying for beverages for YZ, baby.
Well, you got to keep it real, man. I'm driving down to Orlando. I might as well live in Miami. This place, this traffic is just killing me. And we've got to watch for the Slim's jet. You know, once it pops up on the radar, we're waiting for it to land down in the private Craig Airport here. You know, come on for next week.
Hooks, you making any trips down?
No. I'm grounded for right now. I've gone too much in February. I'm grounded right now. My wife is actually my wife and daughter are actually in the area down there.
What city?
They're in between.
Careful.
They're down there.
I don't have a white room. Don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Oh, Hooks.
You almost walked right into that one.
I almost walked into
Big
it.
time.
Not paying. Yeah. That's good.
Well, I'm DJing tonight at Club 444 in Jacksonville, Florida. If they want to come out, totally cool, totally great environment. A lot of that deep, hard stuff, but I bring the old school. So, you know, your wife would remember dancing on the dance floor with you. And by default, she might fall in love again with you because she'd remember those days.
Thank you for clarifying with you.
Yeah, with you.
With you.
I would never disrespect any of you guys. I mean, we got the candle maker. I mean, we can make a movie about you guys. But you know what? I love the morning hookup because I'm on my way to Orlando. It's 82 degrees, completely rail to rail, car wise. And I wish I was I got to admit, I wish I was in Lincoln. Woo!
Ernesto, thank you, brother. Drive safe. Drive safe out there. We appreciate you.
Yeah, it's 82 and humid down there, and it's like 62 and humid here in Lincoln.
I don't know. It feels like it just after that.
It is.
By the way,
humid.
after that question, it feels like 94 in this room.
Well, it's been that way all morning.
I know. It's like because we're anticipating some weather.
Yeah, and that's the other thing on the mind today for me is the weather, because I got the 1:30 game at PBA.
Park in the garage.
Well, I'm in the North Media lot, and then I'll walk out and I'll look up, and there's going to be dark clouds and thunder and lightning, and I'll probably have to come back in here to work. Who knows? You know, if that actually happens. But that's for another discussion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we got basketball, at least 3 games today, and then depending on what happens this afternoon and tonight, if North Star were to prevail, we'll have that Class A championship tomorrow at 1. And then if Norris and or Pius win, we'll have that B championship tomorrow night at about 6:15. So that's what we're looking forward to. Boys State brackets came out. Want to mention that here really quick.
And there's some good first-round matchups.
The matchups, I think what we looked at in terms of what we were anticipating for first-round matchups next Wednesday in Class A, I think came true, because we were kind of discussing that Lincoln High would be the 8th seed, and guess what? They are the 8th seed, and they're going to play the number 1 seed Omaha West Side to start out next Wednesday afternoon.
In terms of your 1v8 seed matchups, I love what this game could be. Lincoln High with that athleticism and that size in their front court. I mean, West Side's got a lot of talent in the front court. They got some size, they got some high flyers, but Lincoln High does too. I think this could be one of those games where
it could be a surprise.
Yeah, and that West Side team is very good. This is not me saying they're not a deserving of the 1 seed. They absolutely are. But that Lincoln High team, I think, with the confidence that comes from winning your district going into a state tournament, I mean, it's kind of nothing to lose type game. And they play that high pressure defense. They have some high flyers in the front court. That could be fun.
Yeah, so that'll be the first game up Wednesday afternoon at 1:30. We'll have that game here on KFOR. And then right after that, probably one of the bigger matchups of the day will be the 4-5 matchup with Lincoln Southwest and Millard North. And Millard North got that late steal and basket to beat Lincoln Southeast to get into the state tournament. And so Millard North and Southwest, which, Southwest has had a very good season. In the last month have suffered some losses that have been, one of those where you think they should have won, but I think about, what was it, Central that beat them, Bellevue West I think beat them too. And Bell West is the number 2 seed, and I think that loss to Bellevue West prevented Southwest maybe from becoming that 2 seed.
The thing is we kind of talked about this with college basketball late in the season. Whether you intend to or not, you don't have that same hunger whenever all right, we're likely, hey, we just got to win our district. We've done enough. We're likely going to host a district. It's going to be at our place.
Yeah.
We're going to go out there and make it through. I don't put – you could still put stock into those games, but I am not a believer, especially at the high school level, that 1 or 2 losses like that change my opinion of a team.
Yeah, and that should be a good matchup.
And
we'll see.
My opinion of that Southwest team, if you haven't seen them, good luck staying in front of the Twins. Those guys can go beat anybody.
Uzziah, Micaiah Sanders.
They can beat anybody off the dribble.
Those guys are very quick.
And they're. I say this is in the best way possible. They are pests defensively. They just get up in your grill. They harass you all game long. They get steals. They get out on the other end. Yep. But offensively, again, they're jitterbugs.
Yeah,
I have yet to see with my own eyes a defender in Class A stay in front of those guys without some help side defense needing to come over.
And you got good outside shooting in Dakari Wilson too.
Mm-hmm.
And then Metzger, he's out with a knee injury, I believe, so he's out for the year. But he was another guy that could hit from long range.
And one more guy to note with that team, Kobe Kerr.
Kobe Kerr's another
the
one.
Man in the middle. He's only like 6'3", 6'4", and you would think, man, how is he going to do against some of the size that you see in Class A? The dude can jump out of the freaking gym.
Yeah,
and he plays with such effort. He's kind of the heartbeat of that team with the emotions and the just effort that he plays with on the inside. Not the biggest center you'll ever see, quote unquote center, but he goes down there, he patrols the middle, he gets up, he plays guys tough. That guy is, you got to respect his heart because he makes that team tick with just all the plays he makes on the inside.
Good player, no doubt. And so we'll have those 2 games on Wednesday. We look at Thursday, Class B.
Boy, a couple juggernauts in that one.
There's a couple, yeah. One of which is the 3-time defending state champion Omaha Catholic Skyhawks. And their first-round draw will be Lincoln Pius the 10th. Now, if you remember a year ago, first round at state, Pius was the 8th seed, and they got Norris. Now it's where we saw Barrett Boziger hit that 70-foot buzzer beater for Norris to give him the win in that quarterfinal. Well, Pius is back in the quarterfinal. They had a great run in districts. They upset Wahoo in the district final last week or earlier this week on Monday night. And so Wahoo still made as the lone wild card. That's the one thing that we failed to mention about Class B. They've restructured the districts where it's like Class A. You got 7 district champions and 1 at large, and Wahoo happens to be the at large. So it'll be Pius and Scott to start out 1:30 Thursday next week, and then you got Elkhorn North and Wahoo that will follow in the 3:15 game. And then the 2nd seed Norris will play number 7 Bennington next Thursday night at 6. And then the nightcapper next Thursday will be Scottsbluff and Gretna East. And the semifinals will be 6 and 7:45 a week from tonight, and the championship a week from tomorrow night at 6:15. And then the other team from the area that made the state tournament in Class C1 is Lincoln Christian. And they get how about this for a draw? Once beaten Ashland Greenwood.
But I just looked at this thing. That I was really asked about C1 and what you guys know. You've seen them. I don't know if you've covered. I mean, Lincoln Christian for sure. But did you see the 1, 2, and 3 seeds in that?
Yeah,
bracket. That's a combined 2 losses.
Yeah, C1 is loaded.
Wow.
Okay. Now let's look at the rest of the field. You got Douglas County West, who at one point was undefeated. Now they're 21-6. The 5th seed, Grand Island Central Catholic, is another great team out there that from the central part of the state. Gothenburg, 6 losses. They're not bad. Lincoln Christian and Syracuse are the only other teams that made it with identical 18-8 records that, made it in as district champions. So I think this is a good field. C1 could get interesting. Lincoln Christian's got a tough game with Ashland Greenwood. That'll be the 1:30 game at Devaney next Thursday. But we will have coverage of the boys tournament here on KFOR. We'll start Wednesday afternoon with the back-to-back at 1:30 and 3:15. Then Thursday, we'll probably go with Pius X and Scott. Then we'll go with Norris and Bennington, and then we'll follow the other teams the rest of the way from there.
A lot of good stuff coming up down there. Again, let's remind them today.
Today we got 3 semifinal games, and the first one's at 1:30 this afternoon. We'll be on about 1:20 with Lincoln North Star and Millard West in the Class A semifinal for the girls. And you can join myself and John Harrison. I think YZ is going to be producing that game. And then tonight at 6, we'll have the Class B semifinal with Norris and Gretna East. That'll be Schmitty and John Harris. That will be on that call. And then I believe at 7:45, the Pius Bennington game. Is that going to be you and Justice? Or
that is the plan, yeah.
Okay.
Because Tim Bob
is out.
He's quarantined.
Yeah.
With the flu. He's got the flu going through his house.
Yeah, so he's staying home.
So we got him show up in a hazmat suit.
Yeah, I'm
sitting courtside.
I'm sure that they'll allow that down at PBA. So,
There's not a doubt in my mind. I don't know when you said that. I visually saw it.
Yeah. You got Tim Bob.
If you know Tim Bob, I visually just saw him down there looking like Michael J. Fox in that suit from Back to the Future.
Yeah, the radiation suit.
That'd be so good.
And of course, be sure to check our social media links for updated times and schedules for tomorrow if we have any games that we're going to be covering tomorrow. And we'll get our stuff out for next week as well.
We could get KFOR to go viral. We get that KFOR banner with Tim Bob sitting right behind it courtside in the hazmat suit.
Yeah.
We could get some brand mentions for KFOR.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could.
Mochi, I also want to bring everybody's attention. Just weather tonight. I know you're tracking it. Is there how they can keep up to date with it?
Well, we have our text alert club. You can text the word warning to 402-258-2800 to get our severe weather text alerts. Also get news alerts too along the way. We are now in an enhanced risk of severe weather. And I kept looking at the maps here the last couple of days. And then about 7 o'clock this morning, the Storm Prediction Center updated that. And I thought, okay, I got something else on my plate that I'll have to deal with later today too. So hopefully the weather situation does not get too significant.
It dissolves somehow.
Well, the greater chances of severe weather are to the south and east of Lincoln. We're on the northern fringe, very northern, northwestern fringe of that outlook. The slight risk areas moved further west, I think, out toward York at least. Maybe Seward and York in that area. But the Omaha area, Lincoln area, all under that enhanced risk. But the greater threat is to the further south of here over portions of western Missouri, eastern Kansas, eastern Oklahoma, western Arkansas this afternoon. But, you can't rule things out.
Keep your eyes in the sky. Keep alert the best you can.
Remember what happened almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We had one of those enhanced risk areas posted all of a sudden, and what had happened? We had the Arbor Day tornado outbreak.
And then a couple months after that, we also had a huge 30-minute windstorm that came through with lightning and rain.
Yeah.
And it knocked KFOR off the air for about 2 hours?
Yeah, at least a couple of hours that night. I was in late July, I believe, of 2024. So
that's a rare occurrence. I don't expect that to ever happen again. No. That was shocking.
It was brutal.
These spring storms, whenever they pop up, it's similar to snowfall totals, I would say, where you don't quite know up until you're getting right up to the storms actually forming kind of right on top of you.
Yeah,
so
I think
we'll
it's
see how
just
things
one
go.
of those things for us, and then the duty is just say, hey, have a plan to go,
Yeah.
to be there, have a plan to be alerted.
If you're going to the state tournament, if you're going to watch Nebraska baseball today in particular, you need to keep an eye to the sky.
And even if there is no severe weather, we got humidity north of 75% all day long today, which
well, those southerly breezes coming in right now, that's just adding fuel because the cold front's going to be moving through. It's going to cool down to 31 for a low tonight, and it's going to be about 53 tomorrow with sunshine.
Beautiful weekend coming through, coming up. Do we have anything remote, or we give them a break?
Yeah, we got something.
Oh, all right. Let's go. Let her rip.
We were talking about Lincoln Christian and how they were back-to-back state champions going for the three-peat. They were unable to get it, but there was two teams. This is kind of so it's a trick question because there's two teams. Which two teams in girls basketball have the most consecutive state titles?
South Sioux City.
Mm-hmm.
And that's back when they had Katie Robinette, Charlie Rogers. Who was the other gal that was really good up there? They were just dominant
How many consecutive did they win?
6.
6 of them. Kelly Flynn had a great program up there for many years.
6.
So South Sioux City being one of them. And I want to say Sandy Creek.
Yep, got him.
Boom!
Okay.
2 for 2.
He's back.
The Almanac is back.
Sandy Creek, that was what, in the 90s?
Late 90s. Yeah.
Late 90s, yep. They had a player out there named Elizabeth Herbeck. That was a very good post player. Really, really tough player.
Wow.
That was in the early days of my play-by-play career.
I mean, enough. It's the Almanac. It's Jeff Moats.
So there you go.
Congrats. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Well, Mochi.
Talk to you at 1:20 this afternoon.
There you go. He'll be right here.
Oh, wait. No, I got a news update I got to go do.
He's got to do. You'll hear that voice in a little bit.
In about 15 minutes or so.
Mochi, appreciate you.
All righty. Thank you, fellas. Have a good sports weekend.
There he is, the Almanac, Jeff Moats. Let's take our final break of the week, and we'll come back and we'll talk Nebraska sports this weekend. Arlo said, old man made it from Pender. Have a great Friday, gentlemen. Go, Lady
Pendragons.
Pendragons. Good luck to them. Have a great weekend out there, Arlo.
There's one of my favorite mascots, state basketball time, is the Pendragon, the Pendragon that always comes.
That's pretty sweet.
I love the Pendragon.
You see a lot of different stuff. Boy, there's some takes on you guys. You guys are all like, it's nerd cluster. Like Arlo says, he's 37. He's in on the nerd club.
How do you guys not like them?
As an old guy myself.
I don't understand how you guys go no.
No.
You guys like Nerds Ropes?
No.
Oh my.
But you're also talking to the least candy
Right.
guy in the country.
And if I like,
I'm not big on candy.
well, okay. Now, if I like candy, I like chocolate.
See, I'm opposite.
I
have
can't eat.
chocolate, you know.
I can't eat the color candy, sugar coated stuff.
I'm opposite.
Milky Way.
Give me Sour Patch Kids.
No.
Give me Nerds Gummy
See,
Clusters.
No.
Like I'm a guy like for
No.
me, if they, like I love the harder candies, like lemon drop candies.
Okay, that's
Those type of candy, rock candies.
all right.
Because like I can just I don't know hang out with them.
Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
In my Zima back in the day.
That's so late 1990s. It's scary.
Yeah,
Straight over my
back in
head.
the day, that was the craze when you were like it was. Late
If you were
90s.
newly 21,
Yeah, you would get a Zima and put your favorite flavor of Jolly Rancher inside of it.
sour apple or
Yeah.
what was it, watermelon.
Watermelon.
Or strawberry, and it was
Zima.
yeah.
I was gonna say a
malt
Zima
beverage.
is-
They don't know what malt
It
beverages
was like
are.
a Sprite or 7-Up, but malt beverage.
Yeah, look them
Oh.
up.
So it kind of sounds like
They still make them.
They brought those back
Yeah.
like a few years ago.
ZEMA.
It's still the same. like-
ZIMA. Zima.
Yeah.
My internet connection. Oh wait, I am disconnected from the internet right now. That would explain why I can't do anything. Why is that happening?
I don't know. The stream's been pretty laggy.
Yeah, it's stream's frozen.
Okay. It says we don't have any internet here at the building right now.
Oh, nice.
That's fun. Well, we're still on the air, maybe. Well, not like on the air, but you know what I'm saying.
I think I'm connected.
Oh, Zima. No, I've never heard of that before.
You have
never
my
seen that
gosh.
before.
Oh
Is this on like a LAN cable over here?
no.
No.
That computer?
Yeah.
That
Is
one
it?
is.
I think
Yeah?
it is.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's why I'm still on.
Oh, it says I have it back now, so let's check.
There we go.
Flip the switch.
Zima.
Zima. See, check out the Zima.
Remember Red Dog beer?
Oh, yeah.
that Miller used to
Yeah,
make.
yeah.
We used to get that all the time.
There's Elijah.
Red
Red Dog and Zima.
What was the other one?
I sipped on a little Mad Dog occasionally.
See, my
Oh no!
I tried it.
Bite your tongue.
2020, Mad Dog 2020.
Oh no!
Oh.
I had a bad experience with that. I cannot say over the web or on the air. Period.
Say it here.
We're
No.
coming back.
My generation had Four Loco.
Ugh.
Welcome back in the morning, Hookup. Special thanks here to the Almanac Jeff Moats. Again, they'll be bringing you a lot of basketball, big basketball, live to your living room, starting today at 1:20 and throughout the night for games. So if you need any of those scheduled out there, go check the Jeff Ward Now website. They'll have it all there. Get in the stream. We had a cookie conversation. We've had a candy conversation. We had a beverage conversation. But the people out there, I know, I'm sure, like Flood X10, by the way, or Zima with the Jolly Rancher. It was real. Absolutely real.
So then did it turn into like a sparkling
It just
sort of
gave,
thing?
It just a little flavor.
Huh.
Try it. Go. Like you'll get street cred.
Well, I feel like
hey, listen, if you rolled into your local gas
like,
station, you get a 6-pack of Zima and Jolly Ranchers, they're gonna go.
I feel like that's pretty much what seltzers are nowadays.
No.
Okay.
Street cred. Street cred. Boy, big weekend coming. Obviously, got state basketball running throughout.
World Baseball Classic this weekend.
Baseball Classic.
Husker baseball's on. Husker basketball's on Sunday.
Baseball, they start tonight, I believe, right? I know they've started, but I think the first official is tonight for United States. I think it's
United States, because the
start.
first official game was this morning for Japan in the Tokyo Dome. We had Shohei Ohtani hit a freaking bomb of a grand slam.
Does it hit? Like, do you ever watch those? Like, I know that there's certain, like, again, we're going to talk PBA here in a minute, but like, there's certain arenas or certain field that just hits different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get into those international stadiums, like, he hit a home run, a grand slam in his home. Like, it's like being like in Mexico. They just hit different.
Yeah.
The Tokyo Dome, that place is electric. Have you guys ever seen like any videos of people who go check out a baseball game at the Tokyo Dome? Looks like one of the best experiences ever. Because you go and get your like your beer from the concession stand. They have hawkers like we have at Memorial Stadium. They just have kegs of beer on their back. They just walk around and go fill up your beer in your seats.
Yep.
They're ahead of the game. That's good technology.
Speaking, it'll hit different on Sunday at 4:00. Pinnacle Bank Arena, big one. Husker baseball getting off to their start, but I think all eyes for us locally be Nebraska, Iowa, 4:00. Senior day, beautiful weather. Nebraska. I don't want to say I don't think it's not a must win. It's a needed win for Nebraska on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean,
needed, right? Like just needed from the psyche of going into the tournament.
This is the game. If you can't get this one done, that would cause me to get closer to panic heading into postseason time. If you can't win this one, I am not at panic following the UCLA game. If you can't win this one, where the pressure is on, we all know the motivation factor is there.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't win this one, it gives me concerns that what's it going to look like whenever you have the motivation factor on for the NCAA tournament.
I think there's a couple things. It's like it's needed to win, right? Just win, baby, win. I don't care. Like,
yeah, don't care what it looks like.
As Dane Todd would used to tell us, when you do football predictions, you go, "What's the score?" He goes 28-27 Nebraska. Like it was always win by one.
Yeah,
that's all we need to see. I do want to have a comfort, right, to see a better Jamarcus Lawrence. I think for him, for that team, a ranked mass to continue. To me, I want to see the roles being played, the way they have looked most of the year.
And part of that to me is I want to see Price Sanford be a sniper against his old team.
Yes. PBA show up too, by the way. There's no doubt PBA shows up.
Oh, it's going to be jumping.
Listen, I encourage you.
Not only for this senior class, but for what happened a couple weeks ago against Iowa, this Pinnacle Bank Arena is
going to be a place where, again, I encourage you not to be toxic, be loud, be aggressive. This is going to be a place that is going to wrap their arms around that team and Sam Hoiberg, and they're going to wrap their arms, really give them a hug, Price Sanford. We heard what went down. This is a protect this house, protect our team against those guys kind of moment. And Nebraska needs to get the pace going. Push the pace. I'd like to see that offense get into a rhythm where they're shooting the ball halfway through a shot clock, not under 5. Most basketball teams are not good under 5. We don't have the guy unfortunately, we don't have the guys on paper that can create their own shot under 5.
I doubt he's out there listening, but if there's any time to get a crowd jumping, get him into it, what a day this would be on senior day for a first career dunk for Sam Hoiberg. Woo! He had one a couple weeks ago where he went up for it and he realized he didn't have the hop sort. He lost the ball on the way up and it wasn't a great look. On senior day, man, come on, one dunk.
Just a little, like maybe a little baby alley-oop.
I have it on good authority that it takes some effort, but he can get up there and graze the rim and dunk it.
You imagine what that would be like. Like top 5 Husker moment at PBA type moment. It's going to be awesome. Enjoy your weekends. Be safe out there. Stay diligent today. If you're out and about, I think between 3 and 4 I've heard or I've read, whatever. Just be diligent. Have a great week, a great sports weekend, as Jeff Motes would tell you. thank you guys for a great week. Thanks for hanging out with us, taking the time. Be safe. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you on a Monday. Go Big Red.